Welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. It's a rainy afternoon here in Cincinnati as the Jaguars try to make it a perfect first half of the season. At 7-0, can the Jaguars defeat the 3-4 Cincinnati Bengals? The Bengals come in with their starting quarterback Andy Dalton injured. Despite that, the Bengals still have a lot of talent on both sides, and this should be a pretty interesting matchup, especially because of the conditions. The Bengals will get it first. The rookie A.J. Kelly is back deep, and welcome to Week 9. Anger booms it, and it's fielded at around the 7, across the 25, and Kelly takes it just across the 30, setting up A.J. McCarron and this Bengal offense. Jeremy Hill at tailback. A.J. Green, Tyler Eifert, the main pass catchers, McCarron in the shotgun. First play, to his right, McCarron hooks up with Tyler Eifert, one of the toughest guys in the league to match up with. Keep an eye on him. Now Jeremy Hill for the first time angling left and not finding much space here. McClain comes in with the tackle. Little offset pistol look this time. They're changing up the formations, and Posluszny comes down to make the stop. He's back after not finishing last week's game. It's 3rd and 5, and McCarron is nearly intercepted by Nate Bell. He wanted number 5 there. He was covering Dwayne Harris. Good start defensively, and now the biggest improved part of this Jaguar roster. The offense takes over, and TJ Yeldon starts them off with a gain of 6. Now in their twin tight end package on 3rd and 1, Yeldon angles inside Maualuga, and that will pick up 8 yards and another first down. Same formation here in the ace. Hands off Yeldon, off tackle, across the 40 and stopped. After another good pickup, 20 yards on his first 3 carries, just how you hoped he'd start. 2nd and 4 now, Mason to a wide open Allen Robinson, and just like that, the Jaguars are in Bengal territory. Good start so far, and this is the Bengal defense. I like this front four quite a bit. Dunlap and Johnson on the edges, Atkins in the middle. Julius Bennett, the rookie linebacker, alongside Maualuga and Vontez Burfict. George Iloka and Kareem Jackson headline the secondary. Again in ace formation. Blitz brought, picked up, and now the pressure gets there. Ball is out and recovered by Luke Joeckel. That was Carlos Dunlap around the edge against Zane Beadles, and that was nearly scooped up by Michael Johnson. They keep possession, but it's 3rd and 21. Little swing out here, and this is Emmanuel Sanders for around 8. After a good start, they stall, and they'll kick it away. Bengals in the offset eye. 5.5 to go in this opening quarter. Down the middle, and Eifert is there again, racing away from Rolando McClain. That's a 30-yard connection. This is a man defense, and that's tough to play against the tight end like Tyler Eifert. Hill now on the carry, right up the middle, and brought down by Nelson after nearly gaining the first down, and they give him the spot. Harris in the slot, and Hill is brought down in the backfield. Smart play there by Telvin Smith. He's brought down for no gain. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Back to Hill now, off tackle. Little help there from Tyler Eifert and A.J. Green, and Hill nearly gains the first down. 3rd down and inches, they pinch the line. Inside goes Hill, and he's brought down by Franklin Fitzgerald. Good plays on this drive by him and Telvin Smith. They'll bring out the field goal unit. It's windy, it's rainy, and this 51-yard try is good despite that. The Bengals are on the board first. The Jaguars moved the ball well on their first possession, but eventually stalled. We'll see how they do on this drive, as they definitely have a running emphasis here out the gate. Offset eye. And now it's the fullback, Olawale up the gut. And there's about 5 yards. First quarter winding down, still in the offset eye, play fake. Mason sets his feet, going deep for Robinson. As he was planted by Carlos Dunlap, Mason throws the perfect throw to Allen Robinson. Great catch for about 25 yards on Kareem Jackson. At the Bengal 27. And Mason dumps it off, and Yeldon is hit by Maualuga, and he is shaken up. He dropped the football, but is TJ Yeldon all right? He's still down. Take a look at this play. Julius Thomas slipped. Maualuga just comes down to Yeldon, and we'll see if Yeldon can return to this game. 3rd down and 8. Blitz brought. They left the drag open, and Denard Robinson has the first down. Good play. Mason now 6 of 7. Twins right, Bengals go single high safety. Pass is tipped, up in the air and incomplete. That could have been trouble. It was also nearly caught by Emmanuel Sanders. And here we have an update on TJ Yeldon. It's an abdominal strain, so he likely can return today, but the Jaguars don't rush players back from injuries. On second down, it's Rashad Marshall up the middle. We'll see if he gets some more opportunities. There's a gain of 5. Thomas in the slot, 3 more receivers on third down, and Mason is off the mark. Sanders laid out for it. He was open, and Mason missed him. That could have been a touchdown. Tied up at 3 now in the second quarter as Cincinnati takes over. Play fake. Pressure from his right. McCarron is dropped for a loss back at the 11-yard line by Jared Odrick. They have A.J. Green in the slot. 3rd and 13. Soft zone. McCarron outside. Man open, and he dropped it. Dwayne Harris created some separation there, and the ball just clanked off his hands. Good field position now after that 3 and out as Robinson tries to go off tackle but is stopped after a minimal pickup. Into Bengal territory now. Play fake from Mason. Sets his feet, hit again, and the lob is too far for Emmanuel Sanders. So clearly the elements playing a factor here for Mason on a couple throws. 3rd and 8, and this time Mason's on his mark. Caught by Julius Thomas. First down. In long distance field goal range now, 1st and 10. Mason with time hits Robinson short, and this puts the Jaguars inside the 30. Facing 2nd and 2, inside give, and Perfect is there. He read that play from the snap. Robinson gets nothing. Can they get the conversion on 3rd and 2? Mason dumps it up, and Thomas has his 2nd consecutive 3rd down conversion. That moves the chains. 2 tight ends on the field. Mason to the end zone, and Sanders makes the catch. Touchdown! Great throw by Nataki Mason for touchdown pass number 16. For Emmanuel Sanders, it's his 6th touchdown of the year, and he's nearing 700 yards in his 8th game. 10-3, Jacksonville has their first lead with 5 minutes to go in this first half, and McCarron again hooks up with Tyler Eifert. Like I said, this defense plays a lot of man-to-man. That's hard to do against Eifert. Now to the outside, a catch for A.J. Green, who's been quiet so far, and that's about an 8-yard pickup. 2 receivers on the right side, a little fake to Jeremy Hill. McCarron down the middle, and the catch is made. A.J. Green shielding away Reggie Nelson. He makes the catch against his former teammate. That's what A.J. Green is all about. First down at the 35. Jeremy Hill off tackle. He gets a crease and is down near the 25-yard line. 2 minutes left to go on this opening half. McCarron back to the air on first down. Good pocket. Wide open at the 10-yard line to Dwayne Harris. And down to the 4, it's a 20-yard pickup. McCarron very sharp so far. 1st and goal. Dumped off and complete for the touchdown. Mohamed Sanu ties the game. I wondered how this offense would perform without Andy Dalton, and so far A.J. McCarron has done a very good job. Good game so far as both teams answer each other's scoring possessions. And now it's Tavon Austin angling far side across the 30 to the 40, trying to get around McGee, and he's shoved out at midfield. Excellent starting field position. 2 receivers, and here's a slant run by Emmanuel Sanders, and Mason hits him for 10 and a first down. Getting close to field goal range. On 1st and 10, inside pressure forces an incompletion. Mason just got out of the way in time. 46 seconds on the clock. Blitz there, and the pass off the hands of Allen Robinson. That needs to be a first down catch. Can they convert this time? 3rd and 10, here comes the safety. Mason to Thomas and off the mark. So back-to-back mistakes by this Jaguar offense will bring out Jason Myers. And this is a tough kick from 54 yards out. Wind going left to right. Myers' kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left. Now it's Cincinnati with the opportunity. 34 seconds on the clock and all 3 timeouts. On first down, McCarron down the middle. It's A.J. Green. They're lining him up in the slot. They're not putting him against Nate Bell very often. They did the same thing here. Now McCarron flips to his left, hits Harris, who absorbs the hit from Buchanan for a first down. 23 seconds on the clock, and McCarron takes off. Look at this running room, and he doesn't even slide McCarron to the 15. And they will hurry things along. Back to the line, 7 seconds. McCarron to the end zone, it's Tyler Eifert, touchdown Bengals. Great drive here, they had to act quickly, and they did so with ease. You come into this game so focused on A.J. Green, and what have we seen this first half? The Tyler Eifert show. The Bengals lead 17-10 through one good half of football. These elements are definitely playing a factor though. Jacksonville definitely left some points on the board in the first half. The Bengals played a cleaner offensive game. They're up by 7, but it's Jacksonville football, and still no sign of TJ Yeldon. Here is Denard Robinson on the counter. That's a good gain of 5. Now they began the game running pretty effectively. Haven't done that since Yeldon's injury. Now off the play fake, a dump off, and that was almost trouble. Maualuga couldn't reel it in, and we're very fortunate for that. 3rd down and 5, they spread the field. Blitz picked up, and the pass is hauled in. Julius Thomas, the go-to guy on 3rd down, and he's come through 3 times. In their ace look once again, Denard Robinson the back. 4-man rush, gets there, and down goes Mason. Michael Riley fell down, that's who Mason was looking at, and around Zane Beadles for the 2nd time. Carlos Dunlap gets the sack. Now it's 3rd down and 19, and they bring the blitz. Freeman gets there, Mason chased and just has to get rid of it. Good defense by Cincinnati. The Bengals sure came to play today. They take over and McCarron hands off, but nowhere to go for Jeremy Hill. It's Telvin Smith once again. Jacksonville showing blitz on 3rd down. They send 5, it's picked up, and the pass is off the mark because Tyler Eifert had fallen down. Players have been slipping all game long, and that cost them a 1st down. Jaguars take over, 8:47 to go in the 3rd. Running to his left, Mason trying to direct traffic, and he doesn't throw it. He's sacked by Vontaze Burfict. It looked like Thomas may have stepped out of bounds, but I'm not sure if he did. It's 2nd and 16. Long developing play here, and Mason is hit again. Trying to go up top to Keaston Holiday. The protection is not holding up well enough, and there it is again! Mason is sacked by Geno Atkins. The offensive line has been overwhelmed by this front 4. Their blitzes have also worked very well. Anger kicks it away from the goal line. A.J. Kelly back deep, and he's going to have pretty good field position here for the Bengals as he takes it in the Jaguar territory to the 45-yard line. Up by 7, Bengal football. And here's McCarron on 1st down. Taking off and not getting away. He's sacked by Franklin Fitzgerald. They need to get a lot more pressure on A.J. McCarron. Now it's 2nd and 17. McCarron to the middle. And again, A.J. Green not matched up against Nate Bell. There's a modest gain. 3rd down and 8. Inside pressure, McCarron, though, finding the open man. Great adjustment by Tyler Eifert as he continues his great game. At the 25 of the Jaguars, Hill up the middle, breaks a tackle, fighting ahead inside the 20. Bengals now inside the red zone. 2 receivers left, including A.J. Green. To the corner now, Green makes the catch near the goal line. Michael Bryan couldn't contain him, and Green made a great play to get both feet in bounds. At the 1-yard line, offset eye. McCarron gives to Jeremy Hill, and the Bengals have another touchdown. They are up 2 scores here on the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is unfamiliar territory. The Jaguars are 7-0, and a lot of these games they've maintained a consistent lead, but not today. Down 14, look who's back in the game. They have TJ Yeldon in the backfield, and that's where he's stopped for a 1-yard loss. They want to get that run game going again, and that's a great idea with all this pressure Mason's been seeing. Now a slant for Sanders, and that's a solid pickup. 3rd and 2. And here is Yeldon following Linder. He gets the 1st down and can't get outside as Maualuga makes the tackle. TJ Yeldon in the backfield again. They give it to him once more. He powers through a tackler and is stopped after a 4-yard pickup. Definitely a change in approach on this possession. Now a play fake. Thomas releases, Mason throws it to him, he gets a block from Riley in Bengal territory, and here is Julius Thomas to the 36-yard line. Now they're back to the running game and the play action off of it. Handoff, Yeldon, and met in the backfield by about 4 defenders. This front four has earned a lot of praise. Now to the air, and Mason can't hook up with Sanders. Maualuga with the hit knocks it free. 3rd down and 11 now. They have Holiday out there, but pressure's there. Mason Chase running away from Johnson. He hits Sanders. That's his only option, and Sanders is out of bounds. It's another good blitz. They got the unblocked defender, and they're giving Mason a lot of trouble. He's doing what he can. He hasn't turned the football over. Now a field goal try from 50 yards out, and this time Myers solves the elements. It's 24-13. An 11-point game to start the 4th quarter as the Bengals have the football. Off the fake, McCarron fires a dart to the outside. What a pass! Mohamed Sanu makes the catch on the comeback. What a game today for McCarron, and Jeremy Hill hasn't been too bad either. Good gain there. Corliss the motion man, but to the air, slant, caught Mohamed Sanu. You can see zone coverage that time. The Jaguars trying to adapt, but not finding much defensive success. This is a cover 3 look, and they left the flats open. It's Tyler Eifert for a 1st down. This team really is not playing like themselves today. 1st and 10. McCarron has a man open. Eifert to the 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown Cincinnati, number 2 on the day for Tyler Eifert. They went back to man coverage that time, and Sergio Brown just cannot hang with Tyler Eifert. 31-13. We have not seen anything like this season. And here is Tavon Austin not getting very much on the return. Last year was all about the amazing comebacks. Can they revert to that form? Good start to this possession. Nataki Mason hits Allen Robinson. There's a first. They just need to keep Mason upright. He's taken too much contact today, and there it is again. It's the 5th sack of Nataki Mason. Brandon Mebane going right through Ryan Cole. And if it wasn't him, it was going to be Dunlap just a few milliseconds later. And 2nd and 17, Mason hits Sanders on the post, and that gets them close to a 1st down. Facing a 3rd down and 2. Mason hit again and sacked. Geno Atkins, the 6th sack for this defense. It's now 4th and 10. They'll go for it. 4-man rush. Excellent pocket. Lob outside. Riley goes up to get it, but he can't get to the 1st down marker, and they turn it over on downs. What a performance by this Bengal team today. And now they're focused on the clock. What a move there by Jeremy Hill, juking inside Reggie Nelson. Safe to say it's the worst performance by the defense this season. You saw that stat right there. They were 4th in points allowed. And here is A.J. Kelly up the middle. You see some backups rotating in for the Jacksonville defense. They've now allowed 100 yards on the ground. Kelly again on the carry, and he's stopped by Dakota Watson. It's 3rd down now. Offset eye. McCarron fakes to A.J. Kelly and dumps it off. That's complete to Leach. And the Bengals will continue running clock. I've been very impressed by this game for A.J. McCarron. Back to pass on 3rd down. And he gets it outside. Caught by Sanu, who fights ahead. And I think he got it. They do give him the 1st down spot. Nate Bell couldn't make the tackle cleanly. And they'll continue draining this clock. 3 minutes left. Jeremy Hill through the right side. Touchdown Bengals as he kicks the door down on this undefeated record for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bruce Gradkowski in at quarterback. The Jaguars conceding their defeat. Down 25 here in the 4th quarter. Unbelievable to see this team go 7-0 and then drop this dud here today that was tipped away from Vladimir Mims. Gradkowski facing 3rd down and 10. He gets protection, and Holiday had slipped but recovered and still makes the catch. There's a bright spot. Gradkowski in the empty shotgun, back to pass. He fires down the field and is intercepted by Gerard Powers. That will do it. The Jaguars drop their 1st game of the season, and our handed defeat, 38-13 by the Cincinnati Bengals. First off, the elements were a clear factor in this game, but the Bengals definitely outplayed Jacksonville on both sides of the ball. This was easily the worst performance by both Jacksonville's offense and defense. There were some points left on the board in the first half, like I mentioned. The elements, I think, affected Nataki Mason more so than A.J. McCarron. There was a miss on a pass to Sanders that would have been at least close to the end zone. And before the first half, there was a drop by Allen Robinson, then an overthrow to Julius Thomas, followed by a missed field goal. That gave the Bengals the chance to take the lead before halftime, and they never looked back. McCarron rode that wave into the second half and continued playing excellent. He was 87% complete today with 3 touchdowns, no turnovers. Although Bell did drop an interception on one of McCarron's first passes. We did run the football well in our first possession, but then TJ Yeldon got hurt, and that success ended and never returned even when Yeldon was put back into the game. Now, I did put him back in, even though there was a risk in the third quarter, and you could see, I'm not sure if you could see, but I noticed, plain as day, his speed was completely sapped. And he wasn't getting the running lanes he was getting on the first possession of the game. The offensive line was horrible today. I knew this front four was good, but they stood up much better against Kansas City and the likes of Dontari Poe and Justin Houston. Today was just the worst. Then, of course, on defense, we didn't get enough pressure, didn't cover well enough, and they didn't put A.J. Green against Nate Bell very often. So do you play zone coverage? Well, McCarron picked that apart, so we played our man coverage game as what we're designed to play, and we couldn't cover Tyler Eifert or A.J. Green. So they exposed some of our weaknesses today and outplayed us. Now, in our next game, we take on the St. Louis Rams, and look at this. They are down Todd Gurley and 3 quarterbacks. I've never seen this. They're going to have to play Pat Devlin. They signed him because they need someone to play quarterback. So Devlin starts, no Todd Gurley, and their top receiver is Chris Matthews, who was our 5th receiver last year. Despite that, I am still worried about this game because of the Ram defense. Robert Quinn, Aaron Donald, Nick Fairley, Charles Johnson, that's their front four. It's an overall great defense, but that front four is very scary. At the very least, this game is going to be indoors, and the elements will not affect Nataki Mason nor his receivers. But can this team bounce back and score a victory as we begin the second half of this year on the road against the Rams? Thank you all for watching. That was an ugly game, but please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave your feedback down below. How do we rebound after this performance? Hit that subscribe button for much more Jaguars franchise on the way. And I will see you guys next time against the Rams. Have a great day.